Grand Rising, y'all, and welcome to another day. My name is Connie, and I am the one to tell you how it truly is. I have many names, or the spirits, they give me many names, so I just kind of go with the flow. I did change my name to the Chiefess Goddess? I don't know. I had buyer's remorse when I shifted it. Oh well, I couldn't go back because every 15 days or something like that. It's just fine. But I have a message that's very clear to me now. And it's of great precaution. Hail, Holy Queen, Ascended Master Spirit Team, Ancestors. There's a block between the ancestors now. Come through me to deliver the messages for the collective on this beautiful Saturnian day, or where we have the ability to turn it around. With much love and light, I present this reading to you. Welcome. We do call this place heaven on earth. How to live heavenly on this earth. But something that came through to me since I did on my last reading talk about Final Destination. And I do want to say, if I have offended anybody, please forgive me. My deepest apologies. Picking up from several different readers on the things that they say. Spiritual savage. May all evil eyes go blind and may all hustling demons go deaf. That is a brilliant phrase of speech. Thank you for sharing that with us. To help us and protect us from certain entities that want to come through and overpower us. Shadow Empress. If you are negative, you better get out of my face. If you are positive, you better bless this place. Thank you. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Soul Tribe 999. To all the many readers out there who are not recognized, who are not seeing the glory of the light, but you know God walks with you. You know God is there for you. Whether it's the Divine Mother, the Eternal Father, the ancestors, in any which way you want to call it, it's all the same thing. The Christ consciousness walks in many forms. As the Oracle says, this is the counselorship, the galactic counselorship. I think that's how she says it. That's absolutely brilliant. My spirituality has come from many readers because I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have a teacher. I have the spirits that show me. And, I closed the door. I didn't let them in. Let's open the door for them, shall we? Come on through. Now this message is for the sovereign God and free. We are. That's what the Oracle says. We are free, we are God, we are sovereign. As we all come from the goddess. And to her we are of one. Now, something that's very important when you're singing songs. Very important. I just finished watching The Final Destination and it had been so long. That movie was actually made in 2000. And how they said in the movie, they're cheating death. No. Do you see how it just got dark in here? It's not cheating death. It's cheating demons who are trying to overpower you, take over your body, possess you, and run in your swapping of your soul to have your destiny. Okay? This evil practitioner, it has been clarified for me. Amun-Ra, creator of all, source of all. Thank you for coming through. The hidden God has come through. This evil practitioner is a musician. Now, be very careful there, Wabbit, when listening to certain songs, because they can put you under a spell to put you asleep, to summon the demons. Certain rhymes, certain rhythms, certain lyrics, bring it through. Now, these musicians or artists, I wouldn't call them artists. I mean, whatever. These folk players are the true practitioners. Not true. But they are using these spell incantations to summon these demons, to have access to the Nine of Pentacles. To the Nine of Pentacles. Because at the 9 formation is a God complex. This is people looking at you as a God. Now, this is not something we hope and wish for. This is a blessing from the divine. Because you would be... There's nothing higher than a 9. Let's just put it to you like this. 10 is kind of non-existent. 10 is more of a... 10 is more of a completion. And so you have completed your poetry class, your art, your relationship, and you're taking it to the next level. This is you taking it to the next level. Next timeline. Next relationship, next job, next career. Okay? This is in a balanced format that you have already mastered this one. You've already mastered this class. Okay? We're going to put it to you in a different format. So this musician that opens portals for demons to come through is also CERN. So, wow. We're going to have one of those readings, huh? Oh, dear Lord. Okay? If you are negative, you better get out of my face. If you are negative, you better bless this place. If you are negative, you better get out of my face. There's something... Yeah, see, there is a code with how you speak. The words that you say. Is it a leak? Are you leaking fear? Because when you leak fear, when you're scared, this is why they do that activation of fear because the demon can, it's like if you cut yourself and you're in the water and there's a shark, it's like that. They can smell it. So be very careful when you're in a state of fear. I always ask Archangel Michael to come in. Help me, help me, help me. His incantation is Archangel Michael. Help me, help me, help me. And he will come in and protect you in his blue light sphere. Or cut off anybody who is trying to hurt you or harm you. But you have to believe. You have to understand that there is an authority of a hierarchy in the divine order. There is. So let's see. What is the hierarchy that we need to know right now? You need to know your labels. Know your labels. So get aware with the decrees, incantations for angels, archangels, dominions, principalities, thrones, seraphim, cherubim. Whichever one of those spheres of bubbles is calling to you. Let's take it to the ancestors. To the ascended masters. So now the ancestors want to talk. Okay, hold on. Ancestors. Thank you. Ancestors are here. Which one? Left or right? The Gate of Grace. Okay. This is my ancestor deck that I created with my old card game in my family line. What? Oh, I literally just licked my jacket. What is What they don't want you to see is the law of surrender. They don't want you to turn off your lack. They want you to hate yourself. This is also a form of what's called hot work. We did talk about the foot yesterday. This is what they were working on the emperor. Hot work. You need to detach your feelings from certain things. This is the law of surrender. Surrendering to the divine, surrendering to a principality, surrendering to someone higher than you, above you, spiritual realm, in the spiritual essence. Okay, in whatever format you believe. Because there is a repeating pattern. There's a repeating pattern. Repeating eating pattern. That's what I heard. Repeating eating pattern. I heard Peter. Let me see. Which guy is this? Cola. This could be drinking soda and dying. Jesus. Let me get some clarity on this. What's the shadow? It's a game. It's a chess game. These people are trying to win over you, win over you, win one over you, get one over you, be over you, overshadow you. That's the truth. This person is very prideful, but they're trying not to show it. Their birthday could be July the 28th, August the 27th, 8th the 2nd, February the 8th, July the 2nd, February the 7th. 7, 2, or 8, any one of those numbers. Or their life path numbers are 7, 2, or 8. They're very prideful. They're not trying to show it, but it's very obvious. They're not trying to be very prideful, but it's becoming very obvious to people and how they show off. And people are getting this, and they don't like that people are seeing this about them. And they want their cover, and you're their cover. Cover girl. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's this? So we have a hidden. I wanted to say hidden player. This hidden player. This is the musician. He's throwing a spell, but the spell is not hitting you like before. Hold your back. This person is trying to hold you back. Or they're going to come in and I need a favor. If your knees have been hurting, this is your sign. Stop listening to that sad song. It's putting a hole in your heart to attract the dead. Okay, here's thrones of trust. The Lord of Thrones, we call upon thee, hidden one with your face. Show us humility. Come through me. Love sad songs. This is the dark side. Watch out with who loves sad songs. And I think this is probably why Rihanna got out of the music industry, because she figured it out. She woke up and was like, nope, I'm done. No. I didn't know this is what we were doing here. Summoning demons. They were just trying to sing songs because it made them feel good. Yeah, they're trying to come in for your 9 of Pentacles. For your salvation of your life. The ability to not feel abused by certain people who are trying to break you with certain words. That it just doesn't hurt you anymore. But it hurts this musician. It hurts them. What is their shadow? Oh, this person is quick to anger. He's quick to anger, but he doesn't want people to see it. Because he wants to come off like a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. Oh my God. And it got cold. So there's a form of judgment on him. There's a forget me spell. Not technically the person, but forget what you're doing. Forget the things that what's the next process. That's not a form of dyslexia or ADHD or anything like that. They throw spells like this, people. Let's be aware, okay? Let's wake up to the truth that's in the air. So let's protect this space from any forms of entrapment through this screen. Okay? Then over here on the spiral of 6, they have superficial, sage, gay. This is a G. Very spiritual in their essence, very ashe, very divine feminine, very stepping up to the plate of, let's go, bitch. What you got? What you got? The only way you get out of this demonic attack is by dancing in the fire. Now, do not take this literally. That means you must go through it, because there is a shadow within your heart that might have a reason as to why you've attracted this form of death or this demon. You need to dive into that wounding, dive into that pain. Okay, Ascended Masters, we call upon thee. Show us the way. What do we need to know? Who's here with us? Master Haran. Thank you for being here. Master Haran is a part of the Green Flame of Speaking. This is a Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday. That's also the 6-pointed star. This is your Marakarba. This is exactly his symbol, the Marakarba. This is the chariot of your light body. Hitting upon this musician of their song, trusting in your humility. Okay? Where did I put you? Here. Okay, let me move this rose quartz. Let me throw your green. Hit it, leave it there. Okay. Then we have I always say this. Mahapa the Venetian in artistic expression. This is the pink light. This is on a Tuesday. So we have Wednesday, Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, but it came out this way. So they're looking at each other. These two are looking at each other. Look at their eyes. They're just so pretty. They're looking at each other. Tuesday, Wednesday. And then we have meditate. Gautama Buddha. Siddhartha Gautama Buddha. Buddha is protecting your 10 of Pentacles over here. The ability to complete cycles, to complete relationships, to complete a job, a routine, or to complete the ability to break away from certain habits of attachments to people, attachments to places, attachments to things. The pattern here might be with food. Oh, definitely a melon. Witchcraft, money wound, walk away. You chose to have a synchronistic order. You chose to be in this. Something you learned from your father was very fair and just, or a father figure. Maybe you didn't have a dad, but maybe you had a brother, a cousin, an uncle who showed you how to be fair and just. This false twin over here, 2 melons. Could be a chick with 2 melons. She's a trauma bond. She's a false twin. And she wants to be seen and be loud. That's her MO. She's coming in for supply. She's coming undone from the scenes. She has a lot of repressed feelings. She wants to feel again. She wants to taste your sweetness. She's a hoe. And she's looking for supply. Okay. Ancestors have confirmed this. I've got the other ancestor deck still here. 2 birds on the field. 2 birds of a feather who flock together. This is you finding you. You finding you. This is you finding you. Okay. But however, there is a false twin in the air. How do we recognize this false twin? Thank you, Dad. My father's here. My father's on the other side, so he helps a lot. Showing me the way. Before him, it was my cousin or my uncle or any other. What are you showing me? Frenemies. stress. They deny that they walked away from you, but in actuality, these motherfuckers, they run away from you. They run away. Because there was always an or of a different situation. There's a form of entrapment. This person was trying to entrap you into, because entrapment, look, there's 3 deaths. 3 are gonna die for your evil practicing work. I'm seeing the letter Q, Quincy, Quincense, Cayenne, Cyan, Zion. There's a Mother of Cups here, but I don't feel like this feels right, so I'm gonna reshuffle. It feels off. Put this over here. Birds of a feather that flock together. That's this. We have a peace offering here. Oh, that's another thing I want you guys to know. The white buffalo calf woman was the first of many to show us how to smoke, to summon the ancestors, to communicate with the spirits. Now, technically, smoke doesn't necessarily have to be smoking, but she's holding a pipe. So the answer is yes. Just trying to get a little bit more light here because it looks kind of dark. And I even turned on the light. I don't know. Let me try this one more time. Hold on a second, y'all. Oh, that looks better. But then it still got dark. That's so weird. So weird. Something's happening in the dark right now, even though it's light outside. Tobacco smoke or whatever, it's not the nicotine that's addictive. It is the parazines. Look it up. It's a PARYNZS or something like that. That's the addictive form of the chemicals that are man-made to make nicotine addictive. Now, I have it in the form of using it to provide an attribute to the ancestors. I burn it. Original tobacco, it smells amazing. I'm gonna put some here in my candle. For like half of my family who smoke. For sure. Especially on the other side. I put it for them, so when I'm talking to them, praying, meditating, they can come through. And they love weed. Let me tell you what, it might be tobacco, but they love weed. I know tobacco also has a lot to do with the Divine Mother. So if you're looking for any type of womanly figure or some form of nurturing spirits, I would call the mother line for whatever's happening in your life. So I'll leave this over here. I do have Lord Saint Germain. That's today. Thank you, the violet flame of transmutation and true diplomacy. How you turn any metal into gold. So this is anything you say goes. And we do Babaji did come out. This is yoga. So maybe some of you need to do some yoga. I've got a lot of purple on this field. So purple. Okay. Let us recognize this false twin. What are the attributes of this person that we need to know? Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. Please and thank you. That card doesn't go there. But they are contemplating. I need more time to figure things out. They are complicated. They are complicated. Yes, they are. Definitely. Oh, that's good. You are lining up to your vortex. 10 of Pentacles. That's what's at the top of this deck of what you didn't see coming. Now this one's all covered and that one's all okay. Once again, we have this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, cold-hearted and calculated, trying to come up right, trying to be like, I'm correct, I'm coming in right. No, she's not. She's gonna come in with some fuck story. Because you have already casted them out. You've recognized that their domination spells aren't working. So you've determined to take a different direction away from this person. Because this person, all they do is bring you 5 of Pentacles. This is like some lost love. This is what could have been if you and me got together. Like, oh God. Same old song and dance. Find your peace. Get away from this person. The Tower in the reverse. Trying to reverse the tower that's on them. Trying to make it seem like there's nothing going on with me. It's not me. Okay? They're trying to revert a tower by coming to talk to you. Oh, that's what I hear. I see. They're trying to come through you to begin again. Omnipresence. Young. You know, this person's a fool. That's what they're trying to fool you with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's their game plan. That's their change. Remember, today's the day of change. I can change it all around if I do this. No. No. This person's quick to anger. Just like this musician, they're also quick to anger. This person could be a water sign. I've got 2 ducks on the field here. Daughter of Cups. Could be a Pisces. Is a dreamer. Is a drunkie. Very emotional. This person's loosey-goosey, and that means they have sex with a lot of people. Let's see. So let's see. This daughter. Daughter, fine. Who's this daughter? She has a massive hunger for you. She wants to eat you. I'm guessing she gives you lots of blowjobs to be happy with her. Her name could be Heidi. But if you can see, it's just her head. There's no body. Ooh, and over here she's eating. So I don't know what she's into, y'all. Be very careful out there in these streets. Be very careful out there when you're talking to certain people. Yeah, it's an assault. Shit. She has an appetite to assault you. Oh my God. Use lots of salt. Protect your doorways. Grady, look, once again, it's eating. And tell me why there's a fork in every one of these pictures. There's a fork. There's a fork. And there's a fork. For those of you who know, forking is to fuck. Yeah, and then this is the whole, oh my God, come on. So you could be a Taurus, and she's coming towards you like, I surrender, and you just ran right through her like, no, dude, I don't want anything to do with you. Get away from me. What are these guys' names that are dealing with this chick? Yeah, definitely, when she comes around, be locked and loaded. I wouldn't fuck around when this chick comes around because she's a mental case. She's a mental case. Oh, that's for sure. Well, be careful with this, Bruce. This is a warning for you, Bruce. This is a warning for you, Neil. You might have met her at Chick-fil-A. Or you work at Chick-fil-A. See, there's that little duck. She thinks of you as a little duck, and I can finagle this duck. Look out for this, Reggie. Look, you're all cracked. Maybe this is some chick you did drugs with back in the days. I'm not judging you. We listen, we don't judge here, okay? Just like the Hawaiian family said. They're amazing. Brad, look out for this chick. Because she's going to, like, make you go super demented and angry again and do some crazy shit. Don't do it. Okay. Fool. Tower, she's trying to fool you. Bring the 5 of Pentacles. Domination spells. Okay, who is this Mother of Swords? Who is this Mother of Swords? Definitely she's got a skull on her. So there's death on her. And she's whispering in the night. If she's got swords here, she does that air magic shit. Chanting in the night, chanting in the wind, chanting to a candle, like whatever. Her name could be Frances, or she feels very foxy. Walking around with dead animals on her shoulders, like, dude. Frances. She's very spicy, so she could be of a different ethnic group. Like spicy, they always call them like Mexicans, Latinas, even black people. I mean, he is a colored skin. Spicy, or maybe that's like a nickname. She's not afraid to put her hands in the fire. Oh, she's cooking, all right. She's cooking. This could be your kitchen witch. Doing rude work. Wood work. Root. Yeah, there it is again. Quítate, mugre. No queremos nada contigo. I cast out and rebuke all tongues, all demonic tongues off of me. Tongue twist these twisted lungs. Nah, twist up their lungs so they can't speak on my name or my career or whatever the fuck that I'm doing. These people that want to know. She must have a lot of zits on her face. That did come out yesterday too. And then we have Kai. Very metallic, very transhumanism. It's that new thing, right? That's the agenda that's right now. That actually, I got that message of transhumanism back in 2011 when I was taking art metals class, and I had this vision of doing a mold of a mannequin from her head to her torso, which was like to her belly button. So I molded it. And then, like, all on her face, I put lots of, like, metal pieces all over her. Like, she was becoming a robot. Of a person. When I mean a robot, it's like a person who doesn't think for themselves. They always have somebody to tell them what to do. And they love it like that. That means they will never have to figure out what is their next move. They never have to figure out which way, because it looks like a highway. Which way I should go, what should I do? No. They always have somebody telling them what to do. And they like that shit. Why do they like that shit? Why would anybody like that shit? Yeah, look, see? Hey, bitch. You are begging for scraps. You deserve so much more. A love as you give. Love yourself more. She would never dare to love herself. This is a person that you tell them, do you really love yourself? And they'll be like, yes, I love myself. Like, instantly, don't even think about the question, like, why would you ask me that? Did I do something? Did I say something to make you say, like, I don't love myself? What did you see that I didn't see? And so it makes you think, like, okay, but no, not these people. It's like instant automatic reaction. Reaction to repel whatever it is that you said about me. Goes back to you and sticks to you. Like, wow, really? Yeah, she's working for a snake charmer. That's for sure. The Son of Wands with the name of... And I'm hearing Quincy. Quince? Maybe he's like a fifth. And I heard prodigy. He's a fifth prodigy. See, and then I have R.L. Slime. And what's funny about that is that new Goosebumps movie just came out. Prodigy. And I'm hearing Ross. He's the actor. Green. Mean green swamp thing. Bing. I heard Ross and now Bing. Are you telling me Ross is next? Because I'm thinking of Final Destination. And if they took Bing, who was Chandler Bing? Bro. Who was Chandler Bing? Yo. And I'm thinking, one of the cards on here, on my Garbage Pail Kids, which I think they're fucking hilarious. This was just like another way to cheer you up from the Cabbage Patch people. And that was all these baby bloomers and their way of having families and being a part of society was just not up to par. They hurt a lot of children, and this is how the children got back at y'all. So that we could laugh at you, so that we could not feel sad and lonely and loosey and isolated and introverted alone. We had our cards to play and laugh. Even if it was by ourselves. Ha 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 ha. It's okay. This person could be Prickly Rick. Or someone's last name named Boyd. This Rick could live out in the desert. Very isolated, very desert, very look at that house. That movie reminds me of Tremors. Remember Tremors? And if it's today, on Saturday, this is the third eye, the violet light, the flow of creation, yin yang energy. This is and the mantra. Create and imagine your truth. Create and imagine your... This is a grant. And I heard grant proposal. Pretty Ricky. He might be called Pretty Ricky, but he's prickly. He's a prick. Or he might use his, you know what, a lot. What's the truth about these guys? What do we need? What's the shadow about these guys? You tell me when and where. That's not what it says on the card. It's in the reverse. Dream deceptions. They planted seeds of doubt for you to run to them. You're not running to them like you always did before. When you had a dream, you would call them, you would talk to them, you'd be like, oh my God, dude, I dreamt about you and this and that and that and this. And they laughed and they had a little smirk like, yeah, I got you, bitch. It worked. That's how they would know it worked. So these are dream invaders. Confirmation. Did you hear that honk? Dream invaders. What's the truth about these fucktards? This person wants to be you, wants to have your perception, you know, not the Taurus. The Taurus is the perseverance, practicality, lots of P words. This person doesn't want to be a false empress anymore. I'm sorry, I saw empress. False emperor, all about this, no tips, banks off his name, does not need anyone. He's a liar. Bye-bye, I'm the only team and it's only me. Oh, that's right. He has what he has because of him. So who's ever working for him, he doesn't even give a shit about you. This is a false emperor. He might be a Taurus. No, the Taurus is in the reverse. He might go after a Taurus. He's going after a Taurus. There it is. He may claim that he wants everybody to have to be peace and earth and kumbaya, blah, blah, blah. It's all a lie. He lies a lot. I see life and I see lie. He's a big time liar. Let's take it to the dark side of this douchebag douche of Kai with lots of zits. Is this the Asian guy that we keep seeing? Yes. Good to know. You know what I heard about Asian guys? Yesterday, the last thing I saw before I went to sleep, it was on Instagram, and it was talking about how all these people, there's like 5 squid actors that are in jail and didn't even make it to season 2. Like the old guy and the other guy, the director, like, and then the guy with purple hair. I didn't watch it because I thought, Jesus Christ, it was crazy. And then come to find out that shit actually went down. It was actually a children's home. Like, I'm just utterly disgusted. I don't watch stuff like that promotes hating on children or hurting children. I'm like, I'm not gonna give you any fucking support. No, fuck you. I'm not buying this crap. I disapprove. What happened to all the good stories or happy stories? No. This practitioner is becoming unavailable. What do you mean by that? He's a dick. He's gonna die. Oh, he's gonna die. He's going to be reduced and used. And now I'm seeing panda bear. Yikes. For those of you who know what that means. Jeez, so he could have been one of these kids too. And it never ends. It keeps repeating. The cycle keeps going over and over and over. And there's a letter A looking at me. A-N-A-R. Jeez. I've got N and D. He needs to be disillusioned. He doesn't want to be disillusioned. He wants to live in Fantasyland. And I hear Final Fantasy 3. He's a big time gamer. Or he likes that meta, what is it? The meta universe. He has those Ray-Bans that has the meta program on it so he can see anything. And did you guys see that new thing that's out? These kids from Harvard, they put the Ray-Ban sunglasses that have the camera, and as they're walking, they're automatically doing facial recognitions and telling them who's that person and what they got in their information. What did I tell you? They're IT hackers. Like, this is becoming outrageous and ridiculous. This is why I don't post anymore. This is fucking stupid. The only thing I post here are these readings so that you can figure out what is happening around you. If you have found this channel, if you have found this reading, God's trying to tell you, you're not alone in this. You're not alone in this. There are many people out there who don't show their face or are not on the social networks or social media because of the same fucking reason. People use your information to come at you. It's not fun anymore. It was a way to be fucking... It was a way to know your business, to be invading in your space, to come and steal your house if you went on vacation because you were all excited that, oh, we finally made it to Hollywood or Florida or whatever the fuck. So that these people who were scorned with you can come in and take your shit or burn your shit. Yeah, that's what's happening in California right now. Burn, baby, burn. So sorry to say, but like, what the fuck's going on? Because people are being very revengeful. And it was all to take your power. But they didn't get it. They didn't get it. Well, why is the cup full of blood? Because blood was spilled on this land. I know a lot of people will use, bioengineering and chemical warfare and DEW, direct energy weapons. And the other day I had a download and they said, what if they did all these machines to make you believe that it's them? But in actuality, it's God coming down and whooping some ass. What if? I'll put that for you guys and you can develop your senses. But there's a completion happening here. The cycle is over. It's over. It's done. You are whole again. And this has fallen with your Ten of Pentacles. This cycle that they were trying to take away from you of your wheel. Of your Wheel of Fortune. This Mother of Wands who is trying to take it from you. Look, and there is your Nine of Pentacles. This Mother of Wands. Show me this mother. What's her name? She definitely had you a wanted sign. Definitely had you out for murder. Avoid getting the axe. This person is trying to avoid what is coming to her. Running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Losing his head too quickly in a conversation. Or like, quick to anger. She's quick to anger. Probably because of all the songs she'd be reading. Because she's invading your mind. She's trying to invade your mind. Her name could be Headley. And this Hammer Time. I don't know, maybe she likes MC Hammer or she's from the 80s. Rocks with these overalls. Maybe she's a construction worker. Likes construction. Maybe she likes to rebuild furniture. She's on the menu. Damn, she's on the menu. She's a red mobster. Will make you a dinner you can't refuse. Oh, Lord. So they might put something in your food. I'm telling you, she was cooking. Remember? She was the chick over here cooking. This Queen of Swords is also the Queen of Wands. Cooking you up. Look, lobsters, when I think of lobsters, I also think of Scorpios. Because I'm like, why